everybody. I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Fan-Based Games. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Another week.
Woo! It's
Yes.
a week. It's a week.
It is a week.
week.
And we are finally into spring.
Not really.
Kinda.
Not really, because you remember that one day where it snowed at night? It snowed.
Yes.
We woke up to snow.
Yes, we did.
Ice.
But it didn't last.
I'm almost slipping.
But it didn't last. It didn't last.
And then later on in the day,
it melted.
it melted.
Exactly.
And it was okay.
But that's spring in Omaha.
And then the next day, it was like 60 degrees.
Yes.
It's just crazy.
That's spring in
That's
Omaha.
April.
Yes.
That's April in Omaha.
Yes.
It's April. That's
Yes.
crazy because like now they're talking about we're gonna have like almost 60 something weather, and then we're gonna have snow later on. Just crazy. That is crazy.
Spring.
It's spring, but spring is here.
Spring is here.
Spring is here.
Yes.
I see people on my Facebook feed doing barbecues, running out doing things, hiking and stuff, and we still trying to worry about snow. Just crazy. Crazy family,
Well,
crazy.
everybody, this week,
Yes.
we are going to talk about the sweet spot.
Yes, we are. Sweet spot.
The sweet spot
Yes.
are those games that are in that range that are affordable for just about everyone.
Yeah, and we said what, $26 to
about
$49.
Yeah.
That sweet spot.
Yeah. That's a price you're willing to
Yes,
invest.
yeah.
You know,
But
if it's a game you don't know, you'll say, "Oh, okay, I'll spend $25."
But Star, you
for it."
still kind of got on me for those sweet spot games too.
Well, you know, depends on how many of them that you're buying at one time.
That's right.
I mean, when you're coming home with 3 or 4 $25 games, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
They were the sweet spot though.
Yes, they were.
They were the sweet spot.
But
yes.
before
Yes.
we get into that
Yes.
awesome part of this episode,
Yes,
we
yes.
want to hear a word from our sponsor, KTBG.
Come on, family, talk.
When you think of fun, think of KTBG. Kids Table Board Gaming spells fun for the entire family. Make your family game night something everyone will look forward to. Delight your friends and family with games from Kids Table Board Gaming, such as Wreck Raiders, Fossilis, Creature Comforts, and Power Plants. Their games offer quality components, they are colorful and easy to learn. Check out their complete catalog at kidstablebg.com. Kids Table Board Gaming.
Yes.
Love their games.
Well, you know, we are really loving Creature Comforts. I mean, that is a fun game.
Yes.
And it just warms my heart to see so many people out there that's loving the game.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to find and get the game.
Yes.
Because I heard somewhere else, some people are just trying to find it so hard, they'll go on eBay. And it's a lot of money to buy it on eBay. I mean, it's just trying so hard to find that Kickstarter edition to have all that nice stuff.
Yes.
And I mean, it just warms my heart that people are really enjoying it
Yes.
and loving the game, which it is a fun
It is
game.
fun.
It is fun.
Especially when you play with the raccoons. Because the raccoons have hands.
Here you go.
They can get stuff.
Here you go.
Yes.
Here you
And
go with those dang
win.
raccoons. There you go. It's the bunny mafia, baby. My people, the bunnies. The bunnies are the ones, and we will have victory. We will.
Maybe.
We will have victory. The bunnies will have victory. But you know, I found something, you know, like we posted that we played the game on Creature Comforts Facebook page. I mean, Facebook forum. And it was a Roberta Taylor. She put under a picture that showed us, you know, well, I guess they copied what we did in our picture.
Well, they replicated us in the picture.
It was really cool.
And I think if the person she was playing with, he had on a shirt like Mik's shirt.
Yes,
and then she was sitting on the other side with her arms folded, kind of like I had mine folded.
Yes.
So that was so cute.
It was so cool.
Actually replicated us playing the game. They had the board set up in a similar way.
Yeah. And they had the wall. Yeah, it was really cool.
So that was really cool, and we really appreciate them putting that out there.
We appreciate
it. Was funny, and just people would go that far to just replicate
But it just shows the love of this game.
It's the love of the game.
It's the game. It's
and then our OFPG family, they love to see us play, and I appreciate that. Yes, I do.
So it's just so good and we know that this is a hit.
Oh, it's a hit. It's a hit.
Because, even in Omaha, it's people trying to find it. Spillbound put it out, our board game cafe, that they have it, and people scrambling to get it.
Yes.
I mean, it's great. It's great. It's a great game. I'm just going to say it. It's a great game. It's a good one. It's a good one. It is a good one. All right.
Now, next up.
Yes.
Is Ask
OFPG.
All right, Mik, what you got this week?
All right, this is what I got. All right, I got two. And so the first one is from Strin H808 from YouTube. Okay. And what he said is, besides the Starla flower for power plants that you keep messing with KTBG about every week, what game would you love to see an OFPG promo card for? And can you think of what kind of power benefit you would want the promo card, character, etc. to grant the player?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Promo card.
A promo card. Well, okay, let me see. What has like what I want is, remember Nevada City by Rio Games? I would like to see us as a family, one of the families, trying to build that town. It's a Western game where you're a family trying to build up Nevada City. I would love for us to be a family in that.
Oh.
Because we like Westerns.
We do.
So, I like to see us in there.
That would be
just being one of the families, But what do you got?
I don't know. It's off the top of my head.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Maybe I could be an administrator for Dice Hospital.
Yes,
that'd be cool.
Of me. Tom on there. Tom Vassal's on there. That'd be you.
Smiling at the Dice Hospital. And then my benefit would be you can let all your patients out.
What? No. You can't let all your...
They all get well.
No. You can't do that.
They all get well.
No. Okay. They all get well. No.
Oh, that's true. Administrators want them to stay in there.
Yeah, they want to stay in there.
So they can make money.
Okay, well,
I got to think about that again. But I don't want them to stay there until they die.
No, you don't. No, you don't want that either. You don't want that either.
But I'll just get an administrator.
But let me see.
Maybe I'll just be a nurse. No, I don't know.
Well, so what else? Let's see. What else would I want to be in? Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Oh, yeah.
Be some, adventurers in there. Be a family of adventurers. There we go. Be a family of adventurers.
Yeah.
We do that.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. Thank you. All right, the next one from Melanie Barr. Long time. She's good person. And we heard from her on Facebook.
Okay.
She said, "Do you have a game that you love but have a hard time playing? For example, I love Ashes Rise of the Phoenix Born. It's a top 10 favorite for me. But no one else in my household likes it, so I barely get it played. But I love it, so I keep it. Is there one like that for you?"
Well, you have several that
I
don't play.
I have a ton.
He has several.
I have a ton. But my one that I want you to play, but I think you would like, is Star Trek Ascendancy. It's a 4X game that you do a lot of stuff. It's combat, exploration, you're building up your civilization, and it's Star Trek, and it's kind of got a lot of stuff from what she loves is the original game. She loves Star Trek, the original series. So I want her to play Star Trek Ascendancy. And I love it. I love Star Trek Ascendancy, but we've never broken out the copy here that I have. So I want you to play that.
Well, I'm surprised by that answer because I was really thinking it was going to be something else. The game that we shall not name anymore.
Terraform Mars.
I almost made it.
It's hard to get her to play that one, but the one I really want you to play is Star Trek Ascendancy.
Okay.
Because that's your Star Trek.
Okay.
It has cards in there from some of the shows that you love that and you talk about.
Yes.
So I want you to play that. But you always say all that combat and all that. But I want you to play that. So that's one, the big one that I want her to play.
Well, you actually named two.
Yes, but you brought that on me.
Yes.
And I had to say it, but you should play it. Yeah. Even the little brother Ares Expedition. You should play that one. I think you'd like that one.
Okay, so I don't know of any games in particular that I have in the collection, because most of the games Mik picks, and the ones I do pick is something that we all play.
Yeah, you play.
All of us will play them because Mik
Yes.
pretty much plays everything. But I think the only thing that you kind of balk on sometimes.
What is that?
Happy Pigs.
Yes.
He kind of said we have to play that one.
We gotta play that one.
Yeah, the little happy little square little pink pigs. That's so cute.
Because you love a little cute little pink pig.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's the only one. Other than that,
But I'll play it though.
Yeah, you'll play it.
I'll play it.
You
That's no
kind of go,
problem.
oh, really? Don't you want to play
But
something
I'll play
else?
it though. I'll play it.
Yeah.
But I think there's nothing else because whatever you want to play, I'll play it.
Pretty much.
You know, I go into it. I'll play it. So
That's
yeah.
true.
So, but for me, it's a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's a whole
It
bunch.
is a ton.
Because I mean, you play solo games. I don't play
Yes.
those games. There's some games that they're not solo, but you can play with people. I just don't like.
And then I play, the co-op, dungeon crawlers. You do not. I don't even approach you on those.
So he has a whole list of games that he plays.
A whole list
by
of games that I would love for her to play that she won't play. Like a lot of area controls, she won't play that. So I just have to pick and choose my battles and what I'll approach to her about. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that question.
Melanie, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that question. So that's all I have in that area.
Okay, so
Yes.
next up is board game news.
Let's do it.
All right, Mik, what you got this week?
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna get serious now. I'm gonna get serious. I got serious news. Serious news.
Okay, news.
Now, this is a funny thing.
Okay.
Funny, kind of serious, kind of around there.
Okay.
There's I found this article, and it said it's from a British paper, and it says a convicted country fraudster selling addictive board games he made in prison. Yes.
Addictive board games.
Now, it's from Coventry News by Naomi D'Souza. And she said Maxwell Persons, he was a fraudster that was convicted for masterminding a multi-million-pound banking scam in England.
Okay.
He said that he turned his life around, though. He just got out of prison.
Okay.
And he said he served 8 years. And he just got out of prison.
Okay.
And he said that board gaming turned his life around. Yes, it did. Now, while he was in prison, he was a little depressed, a little, just what he did, and he was not doing well. But he said he started working on board games. He made one. He won an award for one in prison. He said a lot of the people that, a lot of the inmates in there get addicted by his games, and he ended up making over 100 board games in prison. 100. Yes. And he said many of them were popular with the inmates, many of them. So now, while he's out, he said he's turned his life around.
Yeah.
Board games helped him. Now he want to sell some of those games that he did in prison. He wants to sell them. Yeah.
Okay.
But the one good thing that he's a man of African descent, and he said that the one thing that he did about all his games is that he had diversity inclusion in mind. And what he said, I've chosen games that reflect society.
Yes.
So that's what I really like about that
Wow.
too. So Maxwell Persons, you go head on.
Yes.
Do your thing. I would love to see some of your games that you made in prison. And I'm glad you turned your life around.
With the help of board games.
With the help of board games. Isn't that something?
That is something.
That is something. See, I be finding stuff, y'all. I be looking, finding stuff. I be finding stuff. All right, so now I got some other news.
Okay.
Not that I'm happy about, but not that I'm happy. But our good friend and OFPG family, Scott Woods.
Oh, Scott. Hey,
Yes,
Scott.
Scott, who is an Emmy-winning writer
Yes.
and poet.
Yes, he is.
He wrote an article celebrating OFPG in Columbus Alive.
Yes, I know.
Family, I'm so hurt.
It was great.
It was not. But the title of the article was Idris Khan 2022.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
He put it out there.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Oh, God,
you have to speak it into existence.
No, don't speak it into existence.
Scott,
he did.
Thank you so much.
No. Scott, why? Why? I thought you loved us all. But yes, he did a great article. It was a really fun article, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
But she appreciated a whole lot more.
IdrisCon 2022. I'm here for it.
Anyway, thank you, Scott. It was a beautiful article.
It was awesome.
And he basically laid out the whole con
Yes, he did.
in his article. Some of it was a little bit too much for me. A little bit too much. We're taking off shirts and stuff. No shirt taking off. No.
I had no problem with it.
No.
I thought it was perfectly laid out.
No.
Well-written piece.
No.
I mean, a great idea for a con.
It was a great, it was a good piece.
And he just laid it out so beautifully. Great job, Scott, as always. So,
great job, Scott. Yes, we loved it. She loved it a little bit too much. What? No, what? No, what? You're chilly now. She's chilly. Oh, Lord, geez. But anyway, thank you, Scott. So, Starla, I think you have something now?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you have something?
So,
yes.
OFPG Voices.
Yes.
Episode 7.
Yes.
Coming up next week, April 6th.
Yes.
And we have 2 new sponsors.
2.
Brotherwise Games. They have a Kickstarter coming up for the game Castles by the Sea. The Kickstarter is going to start on April 19th and go through May 5th. And then we also have Bezier Games.
Yeah.
They have a Kickstarter coming up for 6 expansion maps for Maglev Metro starting on April 5th. And they are joining us on OFPG Voices as sponsors.
Yes.
And also on OFPG Voices, we have a new contributor coming out.
I'm so excited about this. So excited.
Yes, and his name is Daniel, and he is from La Cuaches in La Mesa. I probably said that wrong. And it's on Instagram.
Yes.
He's coming to OFPG Voices on episode 7, and he's from Austin, Texas, and he's going to give us a Spanish-English.
Yes.
Representation.
Spanish. It's going to be Spanish.
Spanish and English.
Yes.
So you may have to read a few subtitles.
You might have to. But we want to show how diverse
the hobby is.
Yes, we want to show that.
The hobby is diverse. It goes beyond English.
Yes, it goes beyond
it. Yes. So we can't wait to introduce Daniel to our audience.
So excited.
So you guys stay tuned and check us out on April 7th, okay?
Yes.
April 6th.
April 6th.
April 6th, episode 7.
Yes, and I'm so excited about the new sponsors.
The new sponsors.
Brotherwise Games, love their games.
Yes,
Overboss, great game, love Overboss. And then also Bezier Games.
Oh God, Bezier.
Come on, y'all. From Suburbia to Mad King Lewick to now Maglev Metro, which is a new family favorite.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Suburbia, that was the first game I chose.
That was the one you bought.
Yes, the first game I chose on my own.
You did.
But we went game shopping, and I love the cover. So love
it. Started off. That was one of our early first ones.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
So
yes.
Now we're going to the heart of the episode.
Let's go.
All right.
Yes.
The sweet spot.
The sweet spot.
Yes.
Games that we think folk can kind of get. Between that $26 range and $49 range.
Yeah, to me, it's the sweet spot because they're not too expensive. So if you're trying to give a gift, to some friend for their birthday, you want to give them something, you don't mind spending $25, $35, and this is a sweet spot. If you're trying to build up your collection, maybe once a month you'll buy a $35 or $45 game.
Yeah.
That's not too hard on your money, so that's why we think it's like the sweet spot.
Sweet spot.
The sweet price
sweet spot. Yeah. And I think it's a good one.
I think so too.
It's not too much of a barrier to pay for these games. Now, if you like me and get like 3 or 4 of them at the price at the same time, that might be a little issue.
That goes beyond the sweet spot.
It might be an issue.
Yes.
But if you get like maybe one here and there,
maybe when you get paid in 2 weeks, you get another one. That you can build your collection. And these games are, really good, nice size, big box games. They got good components. So they've got a variety. Where, where the lower price games, a lot of them are like card based.
They're small. Yeah, small box games.
Yeah, so these are nice size games, but in a good price range.
Yes. Okay. We got a list. We don't know know which, who's on, what's on the list. We don't know. We didn't see, because you got almost like a little chart you made up over there.
I did not make a chart.
You made a chart. You got a chart, and you got 5. You got 5. You got 5.
Maybe 5.
Here we go, family. Here we go.
It could be 5.
But I got some honorable mentions too, so I can't be mad.
Well, it's not honorable mentions if they're in the same family.
Oh, God.
There's a family.
We don't have no it's not supposed to be a family.
Of games.
A family. A family of games?
A family of games.
Okay, here we go.
So it's not like it's a whole another game. It's just part of the same family.
It's a family. I have honorable mentions, though.
Yes, I have the honorable mentions.
All right, let's go.
All right, so
you first.
All right, I put mine in alphabetical order.
Oh, you did? Oh, you got fancy. You got fancy.
Alphabetical order, but
I'm just coming throwing them out.
No particular order.
Okay.
So it's not like I rank this one higher than the other.
Yeah. So mine just I'm just throwing them out. Yeah. So
I'm gonna start with Azul.
Well, see, okay, I can see that.
Azul by Asmodee.
Yeah.
2 to 4 players.
Yeah.
And you can find it at Target for about $31, $32.
Yeah.
And then I also saw it online at Miniature Market for $31.
Yeah, I see a lot from Miniature
$99.
Market.
So, if you have to go to one of your local game stores, which we encourage you doing that, if it's at $31, $39 at Target, it shouldn't be much more than that at a Flag.
Yeah.
Maybe it's $33, $34, I don't know, but it shouldn't be too much more, but it stays in that sweet spot. And if you haven't looked at Azul, you should. It's beautiful. It's got great and nice chunky components that you really feel good, especially if you're a tactile person and wants to touch things like I do. And it's tile placement, pattern building. You do some drafting out of a bag to get your little tiles. But Azul is a great game, nice big box, good price. It's the sweet spot.
And I'm so glad that you discovered it again.
Yes.
Thank you, Marcus. But
because I didn't like it at first.
She didn't like it, and none of the Azuls was in our collection.
None for the first
She didn't like it.
No, but now we have pretty much
all of them. We're still waiting for Queen Gambit. That's the last one. I mean, I think it's Queen something like that. It's something, but it's the last one that we're waiting for. So,
and it just goes to show sometimes you have to try a game again to make sure you didn't like it or did like it. Tried the second time, and for me, the second time on Azul, it was like an eye opener. It was like a different game. It's like, what did we play the first time? Because the second time, I just love it.
But I don't think it's Queen Gambit, because that might be a Star Wars game. But I know that it's Queen in the title, but it's coming out. Yeah. It's one more that's coming out. So we're definitely gonna get it. We are going to get it because we like Azul now.
Yes.
We do like it.
And also part of my number one, which is part of the family. Of games is still part of my number one.
No, wait. So this is a continuation? This is a continuation?
Yeah, of number one. So then you got Azul Summer Pavilion.
What?
And so that's a same. So
that's a whole nother big box.
It is, but it's still in the same price range. So it's the same price range. So if you like the original Azul, then you may want to try Summer Pavilion.
And I'm gonna have to be honest with you. Yeah. I like Summer Pavilion better than Azul.
I do too.
Yeah, I like Summer Pavilion better.
I mean, I like them both, but if I had to choose, I would go Summer Pavilion first. But so that's 2 in my number one spot.
Okay.
That's in my first list of games. So that's 2 of my 5.
So you good now?
I buy more than 5, but.
So how much is so Azul and Summer Pavilion about the same price?
They're all in that $31 to $32, $33 range.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool range.
All right, so now it's on you.
All right, so my first one is Clank, a deck building adventure.
Yes.
You know I love some Clank.
Yes.
And the family loves some Clank.
We love Clank.
2 to 4 players, Renegade Game Studios, and it's basically a deck builder with the board.
Exactly.
And it's a little push your luck.
Yes, it is.
A little variable setup.
Yeah.
You can do a little take that. It's a whole lot of stuff in there. You build up your deck, and you can make your deck how you want to try to get in and get out of that, where it's a lot of maps for it.
Yeah.
But the basic game is $36, around $36. And you can get other maps. If you love that game, you can get other maps. And the maps are about like $17, $20 like that. And so you can just keep on building up, all your maps and all your different things. But the basic game is a really good game.
It's a really good game.
Yeah, because you're trying to go into like a dungeon and you're stealing stuff from a dragon and she gets upset and she's trying to kill you.
Yes,
so you try to get what you can get and get on out. And the push your luck is how deep can you go and get something, because the first person out starts a timer where you're getting hurt. So you got to kind of see how far and how much you can get before you need to just scramble up out of that dungeon. And it's a mess. It's a race. It's kind of a race, so it's fun. So yeah, my first one is Clank, a deck building adventure. Okay. Yes.
So my second one on my list is Cascadia by AEG.
Yes.
It's a 1 to 4 player game.
Yes.
You can find it at Amazon for about $39, at Miniature Market for about $32. And it is designed by Randy Flynn, which we had a chance to meet him.
Yes, we did.
At PAX U.
Yes, great guy.
And then the art is so beautiful, and it's by Beth Sobel.
The Queen.
And we love Beth Sobel because she's also done some shirts for Our Family Plays Games, our beautiful OFPG shirts. She did those.
Yes.
And this game is pattern building, tile placement, in-game bonuses, and you're really out just building up your terrain. You're populating it with beautiful animals, and you just try to get the most points by building the best terrain and having all these wonderful animals in it.
That's right. And so I have to say that's our first crossover. Cascadia for me too. Cascadia from Fallout, from Flat Out Games and AEG. Yes, and I love it too. It's a beautiful game. You know, tile placement and just making sure you have, you know, it's pattern building where you have the right animals and the right terrain that, and basically what you're trying to do with the goals that they're giving you. So yes, I love the game. So I love it. It's a great game. A beautiful game. Beautiful game.
Nice size box game.
Yes.
You know, it's wonderful.
You will not. You know, you will not say I don't like this game. It is a really good game. I have not heard that much.
And it's beautiful to look at.
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard people saying that they just don't like it. Now I've seen people say, "Nah, this is not the game for me," or "It don't look cool." But once they play it, that mind is changed.
That's right.
That mind is changed.
Cascadia, well done.
Well done. It's gonna get some awards. I know it's gonna get some awards. So when I found it, I found on it was at Amazon for $39.93 and Miniature Market at $31.99.
Yes, that's what I found too.
That's what I found.
And of course, you'll probably find it at your local game store.
Yes, you can.
But this is just places that we know you can find it online right now if you want to get it.
At a good price. At a good price.
Yes.
All right. So
the next
your next one, because that was a crossover.
My next one is Fossilus.
Okay.
KTBG.
Definitely.
2 to 5 players.
Yes.
You can get it at Amazon. This is on the high end. It's like $45.
Yeah.
Then you go to Miniature Market, you may get it around $32. But Fossilus is a wonderful family game.
Yes, it is.
I love the composition of the game, the way the board is set up, where you've got these different tiles that sand and clay and stone. And you got to move them around so you can find little bones, because you're trying to be a paleontologist.
And you are. You are.
You're being a paleontologist, and you're on a site dig and you're digging up bones. And it's so much fun. In this game, you've got set collection, tile placement, grid movement, and you've got to make sure that you get up all the bones you need and meet the criteria of different cards that you have that you're playing with. And that's how you win the game.
And it's a fun game.
Yes.
I mean, it's a fun game.
It's fun. I love the little thing where you got the little tweezers and you try to dig in there and get the little bones out. Lots of fun.
But you know, that just proved, you know, with Wreck Raiders and with Fossilus, KTBG was doing some stuff.
They are.
And then they hit it up with the next one, Creature Comforts. They kicking butt.
They are. They're kicking butt.
They're kicking butt. So, but Fossilus is a good one.
Fossilus
that's a family.
That's
a family game. Definitely get down. That's
very
a family
unique.
game.
Has great table presence.
Oh,
when you put it on the table, it's not a flat cardboard board. I mean, it's plastic and it's got these different little chunky tiles.
And you dig it. You dig it.
So it's got great table presence.
Yes, it does. Yeah. And kids will have a fun time with it.
Everybody will have fun.
Everybody. All right, so now it's back to me.
Yes, on you.
All right, this is my third one.
This should be your third one.
Third one, Catan, the board game.
Of course.
Catan.
That's it.
That's what started us off.
That's right.
That's what started us off. And that's 3 to 4 players. It's around $44, and you can find this anywhere.
Everywhere.
You can find it everywhere.
Walmart.
Yes, it's Catan Studios in Cosmos, because Cosmos does the German version over there in Europe, and then Catan Studios do American. But yes, so definitely, because you trade, dice rolling, you know, resource management.
You negotiate.
It's a lot of take that. And but the thing you have to do, you have to negotiate.
You negotiate.
You got to negotiate.
That doesn't always work well.
No, it don't work well. It don't work well. It don't. Because sometimes y'all a little mean.
Y'all.
Yeah, y'all a little mean. I just asked for one sheep and I give you stuff, but no. Y'all got to say, nah, I don't have nothing. And you know you do. Because I saw you the last time get some sheep.
See,
I saw you.
The problem is you want to do 1 for 1. But see, when you're trading and negotiating, and you really need this object or this item,
and see, that's
then
where
you're
y'all
gonna have
go.
to pay
That's
more.
where y'all go wrong. That's where y'all go wrong. You know, Grant talking about I want 3 to your 1. Why? What?
Hey,
I gotta give you 3?
how bad do you want that sheep?
See, y'all cold. Y'all cold.
I mean, if you really want that sheep, you know, you get rid of 3.
Family, they cold family. They always cold to me. I could before I could even say the words I want to trade, they say no. I say, well, no. I'm like, what?
But Catan, the reason why I think it really brought us into the hobby, because it was one of those games that was like it just blew our mind.
Yeah, it blew our mind.
Because when you're used to playing games like Monopoly and Sorry, where there is no negotiation, you just have to play the game.
Yes.
You know, there's no deviation. Where Catan gives you this freedom to make your own path and then negotiate with your opponents.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
It really just blew our minds.
If you don't have it in your collection,
you gotta get it.
Get it in your
gotta
collection.
get it.
It's just something you need to have.
Yes.
And it's in that right price range where it's not too expensive for, you know, most people to buy.
And the availability of it is just unreal.
Everywhere.
It's unreal. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the fourth one on my list is Mandala Stones.
Mandala Stone
by Board and Dice.
Yes.
2 to 4 players.
Yes.
You can find it on Amazon for about $27.
Yes.
Miniature market is around $28.
Yes.
It is designed by Philippe Glowatz.
Yes.
Hope I got that right.
Yes, Philippe. We love Philippe. We love him.
And they've got these wonderful bright colors, chunky stones. I don't know what it is, that material that they use.
You just love those chunky things.
Yeah, that material. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
But I like the way it feels because it just seems like the game is so much more expensive than it is.
It does.
Because you've got these big, beautiful, bright color stones.
Yes.
You got about 96 stones in the game. They come in 4 different colors. And your ultimate goal is to fulfill different patterns on your board in order to get points. And so you're stacking stones and you're moving stones around and you're doing set collecting with the stones.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a whole bunch of things in this game that are easy to do. You know, they got some in-game bonuses you want to fulfill. But you will really love the way the game looks. You'll love the way the components feel. And just being able to play the game, the different strategies you use to play the game are just something that's fun.
It's a fun game.
It's just fun.
It's a fun game. And you know, with Board and Dice to bring out something that's, you know, family friendly and stuff, that's really, really cool.
Stones.
I mean, it's a family friendly, have some fun game.
And it's easier to learn. Some of their games are a little more
some of the games are
difficult.
Heavy.
You got heavy games.
Yeah, heavy games.
But this one is more light, and anybody in the family can sit down and learn to play it. So
and definitely because they make great games, so definitely check that out because we like. And then the good thing about it, there's a expansion coming out really soon to add on to more of the fun for that game. I can't wait for that.
Hope it's more stones.
I think it is. I think it's more stones and colors. Yeah. So I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Now mine is a classic for us.
Okay.
And it's a modern day classic, and that's Splendor.
Oh yes.
That's Splendor. You know, it's from Space Cowboy, 2 to 4 players, and it is the drafting, you know, tabloid building masterpiece that it is. It's a masterpiece.
It is. Beautiful
and
game.
Set collecting, so it's a beautiful game. Starla teaches it. That's how she loves it, because she teaches it when we go to different places. But it's a great game. I found it around the internet around about for $27, $35. So yes, it's a good little sweet spot. Get it. It should be in your collection. That should be one of the gateways in your collection. So yes, it's a good one. It's a good one.
All right, the last one on my list.
Yes.
Is Sagrada.
Yes.
By Floodgate Games.
Yes.
1 to 4 players.
Yes.
You can get it on Amazon and Target for about $35, $34.49.
Yes.
You can find it on eBay, which I think was a used copy for $25.
Oh, okay.
But the designer is Daryl Andrews, which we had a chance to meet and talk to.
Great guy.
Both PAX U and DTW.
Yes, great guy.
And then it's a a dice drafting game where you construct these beautiful stained glass windows. And then you have these different objectives that you're trying to meet in order to get points. So you've got this dice rolling component to it. You've got some set collecting and just trying to build these beautiful windows and meet different objectives. Sagrada is beautiful to look at.
Yes.
I don't think it's that hard to learn.
No, it's not. It's not that hard.
I mean, you're really just working with colorful and so many colorful dice.
Yes.
Beautiful, colorful dice.
And some great expansions to it, you know, when you want to go further on. The expansions are not that much on the pocketbook. And, you know, the thing is that it's just, it's It's easy to learn.
It is easy
just
to learn.
Hard to master. Because it is
That
a
is
puzzle.
true.
It
That
is a puzzle. And it's a good puzzle. It's a good puzzle.
It takes some time.
Yes.
I don't know if we're ever going to master these games ever.
No.
But we're all going to give them our best shot.
Yeah, always. Always.
And keep playing so that we can get better at it. But I think in order to master, you have to play it over and over. Because, I mean, it's a strategy and
it's a skill. It's so cool. It's a puzzle that you're trying to, like, oh, I can't put that, dice number there, or that color there. Yeah. Oh, so it's really good. Yes. It's a fun game. Great pick. Great pick.
That's my 5 with the extra thrown in. That was the family member. Azul was a family. So it's actually 6, but it should be 5.
Yes. Okay, my last one is Cryo.
Oh.
Cryo. And that's 2 to 4 players from Z-Man Games. And I found it around $48 on Amazon and $47 on Miniature Market. But it is a game. It's a kind of a space game where you're a colonist, where your colony ship has got sabotaged and it's falling to a planet, a very hostile planet. Where the weather is bad, and so right now it's sunny on the planet, but if it, you have time before it becomes cold, and then everybody dies when it becomes cold. So you got to get all these pods, these cryopods, into the caverns before folk get killed. And you're using drones to move around. It's worker placement. So it's a set collection. It's a really cool game. And it's area majority when you go into the caves. And then hand management, because you got to do a lot of some set collection, and you got to use your cards to try to help you get resources and things. So it is a really fun game. Underrated. It's underrated. A lot of people don't talk about it, but it's a really fun game, and that's Cryo. That's Cryo.
So that's it?
No.
I'm sorry.
I got honorable mentions.
I forgot.
Like I said.
You had some honorable mentions.
And my honorable mentions, I got 3 of them.
How you get 3?
I got 3.
You might as well say you got a list of 8.
No, I do not.
Mine had a family connection.
The 5 are the ones on my list, and then I got 3 honorable mentions that just barely didn't make it up there.
Okay, let's see.
And that's Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Okay. How much is that?
CGE, and that's $44. I found that out there, $44.
Okay.
The next one, and Lost Ruins of Arnak is a great game. It's highly praised. Worker placement, drafting game.
It is.
And then my next one is Unmatched Battle of Legends Volume 1 from Restoration Games. And I found that for $32 out there. And it's a great 2-player combat card drafting game. It's really, really fun. It's cards. And it's just great. Now you can find other, unmatched box sets, but this one has 4 characters, and it's at a good price. But if you play that and say, oh my God, I love this thing, it's so many other sets that you can get, and not 2 of them are not too bad in price. So that's pretty cool. Then my last one.
Your last.
My last one is Overboss, a boss monster adventure from Brotherwise Games. And that's $25. You can find it $25 to $33. Really cool game from their boss monster world, where it's tile laying and a little bit of drafting those tiles and stuff. Really fun game, family friendly. I mean, they would love it. Little pixel art.
Grant liked it because it kind of reminded him of a video game.
Got a little pixel art, the 8-bit pixel art.
He liked that a lot.
Fun game. So those are my kind of like my 3 honorable mentions with my 5.
So, in other words, family, we gave you a list of games. We really don't have a set number because, he's got 8.
And you got what, 6?
I had 5.
You had 6.
The 6th one was part of the family. It was a family.
No, it was 6. It was 6. It's 6. And I had honorable mentions.
Those are some of the games that we think are the sweet spots. Yes, there are a ton others out there. So if you have some that you think are in the sweet spot that you think people just should have in their collection, let us know about it. I know we have a ton in our collection that we didn't mention because we were trying to keep the list a little short.
Trying to keep it short.
I mean, we could have talked to you guys for hours about sweet spots.
We could come out with a top 100.
A top 100. But we just want to give you some that if you're out there trying to build your collection, these are some we want you to take a look at.
Yes. Now, Starla, what about our merch?
Well, if you haven't got an OFPG shirt or an OFPG Voices shirt, you need to get one.
Get one. What's going on?
Yeah, so check us out on Spring. You can find all of our merch there. We've got posters, and we've got pillows and cups and T-shirts and sweatshirts. Check it out.
Check it out. And Starla, where can they find OFPG in this crazy, crazy social media world?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram,
Yep.
Twitter,
Yep.
right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
Local family.
you can find us on Cox Channel 22, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m.
That's right.
And Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, family, thank you so much for coming out. You know we just love seeing you and
Yes.
talking to you. And if you got any Ask OFPG questions,
Send
bring them
them.
on. Bring
Yes.
them on. We want to do it. But also, just keep with the comments because we want to talk back to you and just keep on filling out this great OFPG community because remember, we're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers this year. We're trying to do it. So subscribe. Get other people come on and subscribe. But the last thing, family, and always, we love you.
Bye, everybody.